Dallas City Council District 5 can be called the skinny district, running generally east-west from the Garland border to the Dallas Tollway. It's generally thought of as being the East Dallas district, plus the neighborhoods around White Rock Lake. But there's a lot more. On the east, the district's panhandle includes much of the quiet and residential neighborhoods of Casa Linda and Casa View. On the west, across the North Central Expressway, there's Oak Lawn, once the haven for the counterculture, now struggling to maintain its residential possibilities. But East Dallas is still the hub, with its landmarks and its own comfortable downtown. East Dallas is also charming, big on nostalgia. Its theaters show the oldest movies in town. But charms are associated mostly with the past these days, and although East Dallas is dotted with examples of how the past has been successfully integrated with the present, the charm is fading. For example, one of the theaters showing the Marx Brothers and Charlie Chaplin is now a grindhouse. The old wood frame houses are either falling beyond the reach of rehabilitation or are being cut up into small apartments and smaller rooms. East Dallas's problems with time are common throughout District 5. Too many apartment houses. Some controversial zoning changes along Turtle Creek and the city's penchant for running traffic through neighborhoods to relieve congestion on Lemon Avenue and Oak Lawn Boulevard are bringing Oak Lawn to the brink. The incumbent councilman is Russell Smith, endorsed by the Citizens Charter Association and seeking his third term. Smith's opponent is William Cothrum, now running as an independent, but who served 2 terms in the late 1960s as a CCA-backed councilman. The key issue seems to be, can Russell Smith win in a single-member district?
I think responded every time that there's been a situation that the people of East Dallas wanted something done. I've responded by when they wanted to see that the East Dallas people had an opportunity for guaranteed loans. They didn't want their homes bulldozed down and urban renewal to come in. They wanted a program, and I've come up with a program that's taken many hours to put together. They wanted to see neighborhood theaters stopped. Next week, I hope to come forward with an ordinance to see if we can do something about the foosball parlors that the neighbors have had me out now for 4 separate meetings where we've had over 50 people at each meeting. So I think responding to the people in the neighborhood is what they want. They don't want somebody to cut a ribbon. They want somebody to respond to their needs, and I think I'm doing that.
Okay, both examples of
the old East Dallas and Oak Lawn areas that have been meeting and working in the redevelopment effort have indicated that he's not been available to them and accessible to them until just recently. In fact, his proposal was announced just 1 week after the League of East Dallas and Oak Lawn voters endorsed me. And on to the X-rated movie question, that's been a problem in East Dallas for quite some time now, 2 or 3 years. In fact, just down the street from the Granada Theater, another theater called the Arcadia, maybe in a mile at the most controversial X-rated film to show in Dallas, the original test case was made right there at that theater, right there in the heart of District 5. Just a couple of blocks from my house, they've shown X-rated movies at the Lakewood Theater. So this has been a problem for a long time, not just now. It appears to me that on both of these issues that his accessibility and responsiveness have had only to do with the fact that he's got an opponent at election time. I think District 5 needs a councilman. I think the city of Dallas needs a councilman from District 5 that's responsive to the people 52 weeks a year on a regular basis and that's interested in their input year-round and not just when election comes.
Smith has the reputation of being downtown, establishment, business-oriented. Pushing the anti-dirty movie ordinance was one of the few neighborhood issues he'd been involved with. Cothrum, on the other hand, says he's an independent, that he was a council maverick during the Eric Johnson days. But his background is similar to Smith's. He's a banker, busy with investments in land, active in Chamber of Commerce activities. So it looked like Smith's record and reputation against Cothrum's promises and potential. But then came the Bank of Mesquite's lawsuit against Smith, which alleged loan fraud and a land purchase with former Dallas County Commissioner Mel Price. The bank has since dropped Smith from the suit, but it remains an unpredictable variable in a hitherto reasonably predictable race.